What's going on, everybody? BrickBuilder here. Welcome back to some Hypixel Skywars, and I have some explaining to do, so if you guys do enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. So let's kick things off here by saying that June has overall just been a crazy month. And I got a lot of explaining to do, so we're going to have to get right into it. Now, I'm not saying that, my June has been harder than yours, for those of you guys in school or those of you guys who are wrapping up college, etc. Whatever you're doing in life, I'm not saying that this is more stressful, less stressful, etc. But I just kind of want to explain, where I've been this past month, and specifically why YouTube has sort of been forcibly put onto the back burner, which I'm very, kind of annoyed about. But let's start it off by saying that, so I haven't been able to do daily uploads. Now, I'm not ending that. Daily uploads will be coming back, and they're going to be coming back very, very soon, because I'm towards the tail end of everything with now, which is why I kind of decided that I would, explain all this stuff now rather than then, because I just kind of wanted to be in a more better state. But so, the end of May is really when it all started, because I got sick. But I got sick hard. Now, I mean, obviously this wasn't anything life-threatening, but I had a massive coughing problem. And this problem was bad to the point where I have fallen on the ground because my body is running out of air from coughing too much. And this happens whenever I talk. And I mean, being a YouTube commentary channel, not being able to talk is one of the worst things ever. So I couldn't talk for prolonged periods of time. So for instance, something as easy as recording a video wasn't so easy anymore. Commentating alone was difficult, and I would constantly cough through it all, and I don't think any of you guys really want to hear that. So my coughing issue is definitely one problem. In addition to the whole coughing thing, I also had a very big headache problem for a period of time, but that probably had to do with me not getting enough sleep, so that's going to be fixed in the near future. But that's the reason why streams haven't been as common, is because talking for 2-3 hours on end doesn't really work for me, and I'm just getting back now to where I can successfully do that. So the next few weeks, expect to see more streams and all that stuff. And then obviously with summer being officially kicked off, expect a lot of streams. So in addition to that, that couldn't have been it. Life could have just only given me a cough. It had to give me way more than that. So that was a problem. And then, there's just lots of other stressful stuff going on in life, certain personal things that aren't super important. Just the general gist of it is, stressful stuff happening that really got in the way of my schedule, my rhythm. And that, thankfully though, I am pretty good at getting videos done in advance. I'll be able to in a couple hours get my videos for the week done, sort of thing. And so I had a backlog of videos that I could use. So for the most part, even if I didn't end up filming a day, I had a video for it, which was pretty good because just not missing as many uploads as possible would have been preferred. I didn't want to completely destroy the channel or whatnot, And yes, support is down a little bit right now, but don't worry, we'll be building that back up over the first couple weeks of summer. And obviously, it kind of makes sense, everybody's stressing out with their final exams and all that sort of thing. And then also, my whole sickness thing just kind of got in the way of that. But that'll be solved soon, that'll be over. All this stuff is kind of wrapping, sickness isn't that huge anymore. I am still coughing a little bit, but not as much because I took this medicine that was recommended to me that basically stops the body's urges to cough or whatever. So now I only cough kind of when I want to, rather than when my body used to say, oh, you have to cough right now, and then I would spew mucus everywhere. So I can kind of control it a little bit better now. But not that you guys really want to know about my body's mucus problem, but that's definitely a thing that's been going on, and it's a thing that everybody has and has to deal with at some point. But this cough is just really bad. There's coughs that I've had coughs before, but never one this extreme. Which is kind of why, a lot of things became tough. Specifically, talking was a problem, but obviously at one point breathing was as well. Did I press some small void? I think you did. Nice. They're a quality Minecraft athlete. But that's a thing, so expect lots of videos this summer, lots of streams, because we're kind of getting to the point now where all that stuff's going to be starting soon, and I'm super pumped for it. I hope you guys are as well. I mean, I have so many good ideas for this summer, that are, going to be all initiated and all happening, For the most part, I mean, unless, something happens, but I think we should be good. Expect lots of things live streams, very frequent, not only on the weekends, during the week as well. Lots of double uploads, lots of triple uploads. It's not only going to be a single upload thing. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have lots of series that are going to be going on and all that sort of thing. So I'm very pumped up for that. But yeah, kind of just my health situation has really been the issue here that I kind of had to get fixed. I just kind of wanted to get all that down, had to get a couple stressors and stuff down. But now that all that has happened, I think it's time that we get back to the YouTube grind. We gotta build that bad boy back up. Castaway family has been waiting for me, and I must deliver. And finally, since this is such a great update video, I kind of wanted to, again, just ask a couple questions to you guys about some things. So for starters, I want to know what series you guys like on my channel that you watch and which ones you don't. because I'm thinking about possibly concluding some series that not a lot of you guys watch. Like, I know not everybody here watches my vanilla views, which is like my survival let's play. So if you don't watch that, then just tell me, because I'm going to be ending a couple series to make way for some new PvP based and minigame ones that I'm really excited for, that I really want to do, and a couple other ideas that I have down the line as well, because the summer's a great time to just initiate all these plans, since you guys will have more time to watch and I'll have more time to film them and all. But I'm just super excited for all of that, and then obviously there's way more to be excited about us too. Lots of streaming, lots of, you know, potential, honestly. That's just kind of what happens in the summer. There's potential to do everything, you know, whether it's YouTube stuff. And I mean, I don't have any like specific particular goals for this summer. So like sub goals, view goals, I don't know, etc. I don't have any sort of goals because I'm not really sure what'll happen. You know, the thing with YouTube is it's kind of crazy. You know, we could get to like 20,000 subs tomorrow, or like it could take 20 years. It's a pretty like random thing. I mean, you know, it doesn't have like a set system. So I feel like setting goals sometimes isn't actually the best way to like achieve the success you're looking for, which I've already achieved the success I'm looking for, you know. So, you know, it's all you guys' support that really motivates me and keeps me going. So that's the thing. But yeah, it kind of has been terrible not being able to record. But we're finally back to a stance where we can. So let me know what series you guys do watch, which series you don't watch, and any ideas for things you want me to do this summer specifically. I do have some ideas for some live stream content that's going to be coming, and some collabs and stuff. So obviously let me know YouTubers you want me to collab with that aren't you, obviously, because like, don't suggest yourself sort of thing. It's just kind of like a weird thing to do, you know. Suggest like other YouTubers who aren't yourself. Even a friend is fine though, but just have somebody else suggest you sort of thing. That's gonna about do it for today's update video of telling you guys a bit about my health situation, as well as just kind of some other things. If you guys did enjoy, if you could do me a solid and drop a like and subscribe, check out my Twitter. I'm really starting to use that more. And also join my Discord down below, and I will see you guys in yet another video. Bye!